Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Starfield Endless Exploration. Alright, I think I'll settle myself a bit with some tea.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
Ah, I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Belom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront, get a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Yeah, it makes sense. Alright, let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth, here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something.
Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off.
Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance.
Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures.
No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Yeah, you're probably right. These people could be bad for business in many ways.
Of course, because you're sensible, like me. I'll be honest, I was beginning to think you were one of those anti-business types. People are hardy. They'll survive. Businesses, on the other hand, might not.
Alright, well, I think I've made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Alright, so just out of curiosity, what if after all this they continue to insist their claim to this planet predates yours? Which it obviously
Hard-pressed to
doesn't.
defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
Alright, I'll buy the grab drive and convince them to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are it's because of me.
During the day, I'm all business. But when work's done, I like to enjoy the resort like everyone else.
Please, let the concierge know if you need anything.
Alright, Breckenridge isn't gonna like this. It was Breckenridge, right? So Hope Tech. To get the grab drive. I'm just gonna come with the grab. I'm just gonna get it for them. Tell them, like, this is already in progress. Sorry, but you need to leave or you will be blown out of orbit. Overloaded again.
I'm here to satisfy your needs.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Might as well check out the beach while we're here. What's this one? This is a nice little place. Still no pub though.
Do it again!
I really like your enthusiasm for that, Andreja. Isn't a good place for a beach ball?
I never tire of seeing beaches on almost any planet.
activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good time relaxing.
Oh, definitely pleasant. Alright, we gotta see if there's somewhere where we can get some swimwear. Why is it no one locks these things? You didn't see this.
Paradiso Security, stop running! You're only making this worse!
I'm not running.
Hold it right there. You're under arrest.
I'll pay the fine, but let's leave the illicit goods out of this.
Keep your bribe. I don't care about contraband. We're outside UC and FC jurisdictions, but you're still coming with me to pay your fine.
And she still let me keep the contraband. All right.
Yes?
Let's trade gear.
I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal?
Not whatever I give you, but the thing I'm about to give you, yes. At least one of the things I'm about to give you. Alright, thanks for carrying those. Oh, wait, one moment, sorry.
What have you got for me? So... yes. Goodbye.
Oh, it pains me to say this, but you look better in it than I do. But let's go head up the beach. Oh, we need to return to those, colonists, though, too. Let's go for a swim first.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety. Your safety is our #1 priority.
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered.
Yes?
Never mind.
Right.
I think I have something a little more comfortable to sit
That's probably the
on.
best vacation I've ever taken.
Something a little more recliny.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
hold.
Oh, there's chunks here. Interesting.
This is even better than in the brochure.
You're perfect the way you are. But if you ever want a change, I'm here for you. Why, hello, darling. Welcome to Enhanced Paradiso. You too can use our services to help you feel as good about your appearance as I do mine. We can make you thinner, larger, change your hair, your face, or even your sex. Anything you want. Or perhaps I can interest you in the Paradiso Getaway Bundle promotion. This is a one-time offer for new Paradiso customers. Once you decline, it's gone.
What's this Paradiso Getaway Bundle?
We simply book 2 sessions for you for a greatly reduced price. Why, you might ask? Many Paradiso guests come to get away from their normal lives, and often they like to believe what happens here stays here. So, they will change their appearance not only when they get here to engage in some fun, but also when they leave to go back to their normal lives.
Interesting. Alright, well, I'm thinking about getting some work done. Can you make any recommendations?
Oh no, I know that some other enhanced hosts might do that as a way to upsell our services, but not me. No. No. Here I only want you to be comfortable with who you are. You should not feel pressured by anyone else to look one way or another. Being happy with your body comes from pleasing yourself, not by pleasing others.
Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Wonderful. You won't regret it. I'll keep track of your 2 enhanced sessions in our system. We can get to work on you whenever you're ready.
Alright, yeah. I'd like to enhance myself, yeah.
Sure. Let me just deduct 1 session from your account and we'll be ready to go.
Oh yes, I'd like to be a skeleton. Alright, I think that's a little more like what I had in mind. And I like my face. No changes needed there. I just want to fill out this bikini a little better than I did before. No, I'm not changing my name.
Yes. Goodbye, darling.
Alright. I'm happy with that.
I'm just glad I don't work on the
Alright, let's go to Hope Tech.
luxury cruisers that bring people here.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Okay. Hello.
Excuse me.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand.
I don't want to hear any
I
complaints.
have never liked Hope Tech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
I like some of the habs that they make.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect them.
Hey.
We could save valuable weight if we got rid of the pilot seat. Maybe an ottoman?
I hear you're an expert with grav drives and other ship parts. I need to ask a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of
I
course
just
I can
did.
help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did
Oh,
some
okay.
research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
Oh, maybe we can find a way to lower that price a bit.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
I mean, you've had that old part for how long, and no one has offered to buy it yet?
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
Yeah, there's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Alright, that seems very reasonable, thank you.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part
They do.
along with
He seemed
Eddie
pretty cool,
and
actually.
install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
You too, thank you,
word, and we shall be on our way.
The word. Okay, but I do still have a hat. Alright.
Docking cycle complete.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Why does everyone keep saying that to me when I've got my gun holstered? I mean, I could start waving my guns around.
Wow. Hi. Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
Alright, where's engineering?
so much more to learn about.
I mean,
Getting a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
so I'm supposed to help you prep the ship for the grab drive.
What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Ready as can be.
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Hi there.
Right, I think.
These are exciting times.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. That was all too much to keep in my head at once. I'm really sorry, Amin. Could you help me with that again? Alright, so about the retrofit. I need a reminder of what I need to do. Sorry.
There's still something left to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
Auxiliary
Decouple the magnetic flange
cryogenic.
pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Alright. You overloaded me with information. Like, maybe tell me one step at a time, please. Alright, so I want to divert it from the turbo pump. But he didn't say which one. Okay, from which turbo pump, I mean?
I can't tell you how many... something wrong?
Yeah, I need a reminder, please.
There's still
Sorry.
something left to do.
Yeah, I know.
Reroute the power from the port turbo pump.
Port, thank
Decouple the
you.
magnetic
Okay. Before I forget that, alright, cryogenic radiator auxiliary. Alright, then decouple the magnetic flange or something? I don't remember what it's supposed to be decoupled from.
People always appreciate it.
Okay.
Something wrong?
No, I just can't keep all that in my head at once. You should have written it down for me. Next, the remaining step.
Left to do.
I know.
Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck out there.
Alright, magnetic flange enclosures. Decouple from the... Oh my god, what was it again? Magnetic inhibitor tube enclosures, right? No, okay. I'm sorry, I mean...
Keeping a 200-year-old ship, something wrong?
Okay.
There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Auxiliary modular assembly. Okay.
Looks like everything. Never thought I'd be so happy to learn about a brand new piece of technology. Good luck out there.
Alright, let's go talk to the captain. I'm sure she's gonna be thrilled.
Don't change that. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just stay out of trouble.
What, and I'm gonna have to wake her up for this too?
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Alright, so the grav drive is installed. You should be all set now.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
No problem at all. Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again. We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. What's a little longer?
So what now? Where will you go?
Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planetside. Thanks again for your help.
I did not think you were going to take it this well. I guess we'll work on locating this gaseous font. But, first, I want to talk to some of the people around here again.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
No, you're lucky you're not under those kinds of orders.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble with them.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised you haven't run into pirates yet.
I was scared about going to a planet.
Teaching will always be a part of my life.
But I heard all you do is hang out with kids and watch movies. Is that so?
You must have been speaking with my sister. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of Chief Historian. Generations ago, it used to be Lawkeeper of Humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as Captain, Engineering Officer, or Cultivation Manager, it's still vital to our mission.
You were assigned?
Of course. Everyone was assigned their roles here. We don't choose our roles, since there are only so many of us, and every job is critical. Someone has to prove themselves either exceptionally bad at their job or exceptionally good at another in order to be moved. But that rarely happens.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Good to know.
Miss Yang said we're experiencing history right now, and that there'll be books written about us. I'm gonna be in a book!
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
It's almost all these new products. I don't even know what half of them are.
Alright, I'm curious to know what you have for sale here.
Oh, we've got some things we picked up from other traders along the way.
That's a pretty pistol. Oh, that's a nice helmet. That's an even nicer helmet. Not as pretty, though. Alright, I'll buy that helmet from you. Man, you sure picked up a lot of stuff. Oh. One of the things they gave me was one of those pistols. Nice. I need 45 caliber for that. Ah, I already have one of those. 66. Oh, that one's so much more, though. But this one has its instigating and crippling and elemental. There's never enough of that. There's never enough calibrated. Oops. I'm sorry, I'm still curious about what you got to
I'll
say.
be honest, I'm not sure what some of this stuff is exactly. But it seems valuable. Be seeing you.
Oh, a lot of my favorite weapons use that too.
I'm worried about Janet. I wonder if someone from the outside can...
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
I was actually looking for her anyway.
Hey! Maybe you could help out, eh? He's been talking about needing some on the ship.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships
I do not envy the lives that have been led in
look who
these
it is.
confined quarters.
The one who helped us out of our situation, leaving us to roam the galaxy forever. Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. I know it's not your fault. You were just trying to help. It's me. I'm just frustrated.
You don't seem very happy with your life on the ECS Constant.
Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear that's never going to happen. I'd love...
Trust me, I've found more perfect planets.
Outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact with, there aren't any ways off this ship. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists we stay together for the sake of the community. I'm stuck here.
I wonder if I could convince Captain Breckenridge to let you leave.
It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. You know she can be stubborn. But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Maybe you can do it again and fix this mess. Sorry, I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be really grateful to you if you succeed.
When we confront her about this, we will not take no for an answer. She will let you go. You'll see. I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Alright. Yeah, sure. That is a really flattering pose, Andreja. But to see if we can convince the captain to let Janet go, tune into the next episode of Starfield Endless Exploration, starring yours truly, some guy you've never heard of, as Professor Koyuki Martinez.